Hello, welcome to Sunday League Football and the fourth chapter of the new season. And one thing to notice as we head on into the fifth match round is that AB is no longer participating in the league. They've been withdrawn because they had too many matches where they didn't show up. And apart from that, today we're taking on 8th place ORE, a team we sort of know about because we played with them last season. They promoted alongside with us in the spring. They ended up in 2nd place, and last season we managed to beat them 2-1 at home soil, and we're of course hoping we could replicate that today as we were traveling away to face them. And the lineup on the day was Simon in the net, Maul Lasse, Larsen and Ollie in the defense, Roar, Bumba and Skifter in the midfield, and the front three consist of Hattie, Willum and then Birgil, a new face in the club. He's played here back in the past and now he's back in the club. He's a very good technical player. And substitutes was Gorbo, Jensa and Bue. Jensa, yet another new face, a player again who's played in the club in the past and returned back to play. And unfortunately, we just don't have all the walkouts just yet. Anyways, we get the first chance of the match off a free kick, but Roar with the header there wide of the goal, and then a bad pass from the back, seeing Ollie having to go in with a challenge, and he does not get the ball. He gets the player instead, and the referee would produce the yellow card for that one, and that meant we had 10 men on the pitch for the next 10 minutes, and Ollie had to go off the pitch. But despite being one man down, we actually got a big chance here. Had he picking the ball up, good pressure from him. He goes around the keeper, tries the shot, and unlucky not to score as he hits the outside of the near post. Unlucky there. And in the 30th minute, we're back to 11 men. But ORE would create a good chance. The ball is played through. Ollie couldn't catch up with the winger, I suppose it is, and he would break on through and make it 1-0 to ORE, unfortunately. But we were definitely not done there, and we wanted to see if we can get back into the game. It's played into Bue here, and he does get fouled, but the advantage is played. It's Gorbo on the ball. He plays it to Hattie. Hattie tries to find some space. Can't really find too much, and then tries to pass it to Gorbo, but it doesn't work out. And in that sequence, Bue got injured, and he had to go off the pitch, unfortunately. But we continue on. Gorbo on the ball here, getting on through, trying out a shot, and well, he was playing left wing at this stage, and he was playing a lot of positions in this match because of the yellow card. He got onto the pitch. He also played on the left back spot, I believe. He was sort of all-rounder on the pitch, and he is normally a defensive player, but he played on the wing in this stage. Anyways, we got a goal there with Willum. Good run, Skifter with the assist, and thus we're back in the match just before half-time. But then, as we've done in quite a few matches this season, we lose the ball in our build-up play and we get hit on the counter-attack, and just before halftime we concede yet again, and it's 2-1 to ORE, and that would be the result at halftime. So not exactly the best way to end off the first half, conceding just before the whistle for halftime. Quite disappointing. And going into the second half, there's ORE on the ball here right from the start. They tried a shot, but it is blasted over the goal, and we continue on with ORE on the ball here in the 53rd minute. We missed the ball there. They break on forward, and it is Simon coming out for the ball. He gets to it and gets tackled, and well, yet again, we're quite unfortunate. We get another injury. Simon had to go off the pitch after that, and Gorbo had to go in the net. So yet another position Gorbo would end up playing in this match. Very unfortunate, of course. Number 9 from ORE didn't mean to foul or injure Simon. He went for the ball, and unfortunately we got another injury. So yeah, we got injuries in the last match, we got injuries in this match. Not exactly the most lucky of situations we're in at this stage. But the drone cam is back, by the way. We finally got it up and flying. In the last previous matches, it's not been up due to weather conditions or due to not having the permission to fly it up. Anyways, for the match here, we're pushing on, trying to get back into the match. A lovely ball from Willum on through to Birgil, but Birgil could unfortunately not put it past the keeper. A little bit out of focus on the main camera, but the secondary camera showing here the keeper able to get a leg onto the ball and refuse us a 2-2 equalize. And then here, Skifter gets hit in the face, and I think there were quite a few shouts in the sideline, and we completely forgot filming as well what actually happened because we thought it would be pulled back for a free kick. But in the end, it's actually ORE to get the goal there and make it 3-1. And yeah, from the drone you can see a very good pass there and a lovely flick past Roar there from the ORE striker, and you tuck it past Gorbo in the net. to make it 3-1. And just a couple minutes later, it all went wrong. It's like we just completely lost our focus at this stage of the match. 2 players completely open, and that was as easy as you'd like for the OAE striker. I believe that was his hat-trick at this stage. He made it 4-1. And at this stage, it was looking very difficult to get back. But here, a lovely ball from Roar on through to Bøkil. And this time around, he'll tuck it past the keeper. Took the touch around him. And an easy goal there to get us a small hope that we could get back in the match. Lovely pass from Roar. Good touch there from Bøkil around the keeper. And past the defender as well to make it 4-2 with just about 13 minutes to go. But here, OAE bringing on forward yet again. Ollie having some problems there, closing down number 11. But a lovely tackle there. He clears it away. It falls to number 10. 10 takes the shot just wide of the far post. And then 86 minutes, we sort of just pouring men forward, long balls, and hoping for the best. And a bit of a random situation here. Terrible clearance. It falls to Hattie. And what a shot that is, going for the top corner. And what a save from the ORE keeper. And that was pretty much the last chance of the game. And not one of our best matches. We lose 4-2. And yeah, our defense wasn't exactly the best on the day, and unfortunately our build-up play didn't work as it should have done. Anyways, man of the match wise, it was Willem with 24 votes. He played very well, got a goal, set up chances, and just did a good job overall on the top. And of course, he got to down a beer. And looking at the stats for the season, Skifter got yet another assist to his name today, and so did Roar. So Skifter leading way ahead of everybody else. Roar in second place, and then myself, Hattie, and Bomber with 1 assist each. And looking at the goals for the season, Willem got a goal today, and he now is equal with Sepp on the top with 3 goals each. Me and Hattie got 2 goals, and then we got Skifter, Nick, and Bøkil each with 1 goal. And elsewhere on this 5th match day, we saw Slagslående Ganløse beat Herlev, ÖB beat Bagsvær, Mlatdos beat Harskov, Værløse got a win because AB is no longer in the league, and finally Ballerup beat Stenløse 2-0. And that means for the league table that unfortunately we dropped behind ÖB as we lost today, and OAE and Værløse sort of climbed closer towards us. So hopefully next week we'll be able to pick up a couple more points and make up for the loss in today's match. And that is pretty much all. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next chapter of Sunday League Football.